the biggest, the president is in the building. London, let's start stomping our feet. I want to hear you guys stomping our feet. Let's start stomping our feet. Let's go crazy from the top, all the way down there. Mr. International, Minister of Enjoyment, B-O-V-I, the one they call Bobby!
All of you sit down, no father. No apologies. Thanks, man. Sit down, guys. Sit down. Not too much. London, what's up? Upstairs, what's up? How are they? You guys are the real deal. You know? When I say una father, you don't say a comedy show. Most of the things we say are jokes. So when I say una father, actually, I wasn't joking. Because I know the tickets were cheap. I mean, not cheap. It's not cheap. It's not cheap. How much was your ticket again? 80,000 naira. You jack back on here, but your mind still there home. I'm very happy to see you guys. Una surprised me. Oh. You know why? Cocoa Bar, owned by Rockbull. When we wanted to do this show, they said, Bobby, the tickets, just make it just 30 pounds, 30 pounds. Comedy is not selling again. People will not really come. Let's use a smaller hall. I said, shoot, since I started to come London at this hall, I did use. So why should I go back? He said, no, because your fans, you know, many of them don't watch comedy again. He said, some of you don't die. No jokes. So all my ghost fans, thank you for coming, None of you go die. I will entertain you people, all of us go old together. See, I know if you talk, I go to use sign language. You get what I'm saying? They say, no, say 30 pounds with ticket. People know, not be una full years so. I be not be me una can see. Thank you. Thank you. But you see, in true Nigerian fashion, many of you all waited till last minute before I buy ticket. 2 weeks ago, some of my friends call me Bobby. They say King's Row is sold out. Now here be King's Row, Abi. Where is King's Row? For na buy. He said, and I quote, my friends are called, oh, King's Row is sold out, Bobby. There's only balcony tickets left. I said, buy them now. He said, how can you tell me to buy balcony tickets? It's beneath me. I said, no verse. Last week, now I call, hello, Bobby. Balcony is sold out. I said, yeah. Did you buy for me? I said, you say it's beneath you. Now you're asking if I bought. He said, no, I don't like this. So what will happen? I said, standing there. So now then stand for up. Standing, what's up? Thank you. All the guys that bought standing tickets, thank you. To constant, watch your fellow man. And it's not like you are gay. You are the real deal. So thank you to you guys, Now, let me tell you something. You see these people here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then the first 5 here. Who they here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You, lady, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus you, Jara, 6. The 20 of Una. Guess what happened? Today, some guys called me. They said they belong to some exclusive club, that they've heard about my show, they've seen my videos, they want to come and watch me do comedy. I said it's sold out. They said they know. They see it online, but all things are possible. That they want to make me an offer of 1K per seat or 20. Make it 20,000 pounds to give me. I think Think am. Last minute, I say no. However, those of you I pointed now, from the moment I start till I finish, make una dey laugh anyhow. Just be laughing. No, I'm not joking. You know why? See, if get where this show go reach, I go stop. I go bring out 30 pounds, give una. Say, take, go. Then the rest of una go wait. When those 20 guys come, I'll start again. Because that was a very crazy offer. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. No, as in the offer, not be joko. You know, so because of those guys, I'm coming back to do another show. Yes, with the same jokes. When, I'm going to tell you when, very soon, something big is going to happen. And now I'm going to make it happen. Yeah. It's been, if the offer I see on the table, this guy won't get up now. You must watch me. I love you. I don't value the money. Which one be you love me too? Calm down. It's been 6 years since I last came here. 2019. Yeah, 6 years. My first show was 2014. I don't come then. Before then, but my first, one man like this, 2014, then 2016, then 2019. After 2019, I say, wait, I wanted to get it right. And I've gotten it right? Call me here. Yeah, 6 years. The fans that became friends that I made in those 6 years, a lot of time has passed. In those 6 years, many of them don't marry, divorce, twice. I swear. One babe, her husband divorced and said she too get weight. Another one, the husband divorced and said she too narrow. Different strokes for different folks. Say she too narrow. Say if they want hold them, they rich. Say they add pillow. Makes people kind of shy. People go to deny some things where they do. Now girls go do yash. They say, no, I've always been like this. 2 weeks of surgery, you'll see them for gym. Take picture everywhere. Then they'll just, one day, you'll see brand new body. Even the guys have joined in now. Yeah. One of my friends, when they weigh 120 kg, I said on the other day, he's weighing 60. I said, bro, what happened? He said, through hard work and dedication. I said, shut up. I saw this guy 2 weeks ago. He was 120. Sorry to say they drink Ozempic. Say, everybody's on that. Say anything when Nigerians hand touch with the touch and finish. This guy lost weight so much. He don't know, say, in the short time we take lose weight, in mind still fat. So when they waka, I said, why they waka like that? He said, We enter plane, he was calling the air hostess, say, please, I need the extra belt. We say, for what? He said, The weight never master him at all. Huge guy, drink Ozempic. And you know what's crazy? Like I said, anything Nigerians touch with, they use and finish. Another of my guys said, this Ozempic, where did they buy? Saying they buy him 2K. I said, 2K what? Naira. He said, yes. Ozempic, 2,000 naira. He said, yes. He said, make I watch him, go drop weight. 1 month later, he still did. I said, how far did it not work? He said, they walk or they lose weight. I said, but they show. He said, no, they lose weight for the wrong place. I said, yeah. He said, yeah. When I go check what the guy they take now, Mozambique. And you see, fake stuff. The guy lose weight for the wrong places, man. I titled this show, Color Me Black, for a reason. But from the title, I found out that generations differ. My generation were a very insensitive generation. Now, at times, they call people faggot, fat. Normally, fat was not a bad word, but the way we go call them, the T they mean, you fat. But you see, Gen Z, while we are insensitive, Gen Z are too sensitive. Because my friends ask me, why title the show Color Me Black? I said, because I'm a black sheep. They say, oh, okay, they live on like that. From that day, they start to call me Black Sheep. I know this. Insensitive. Some Gen Z can't block me for a train station. Say, we'd actually like to come to your show, but we have concerns. I say, hey, what happened? They say, why did you title the show Color Me Black? I said, because I'm a black sheep. They said, okay, right. But don't you feel you are insensitive to others? I said, like who? They said, LGBTQ. I said, how? They say, you chose one color, black. You didn't represent any of their color. I said, but I'm not joined. Is there provision for people like me? They say, oh, what do you identify as? I say, as God made me. Straight. They say, yeah, but have you thought of how they will feel? I say, yeah, I have very many gay friends. They are okay. Now, on our way, be their activists, be the problem. The one way they not send them, they do. They live down, they can say, okay, what of white people? Don't you feel like white people will feel somehow that you didn't identify with them in the show? I say, I mean, white people there. Ain't white person in? Nah, I be no with that. I be no. Sorry, commercial break. Are you white? Are you okay? Do you feel anyhow? I know you are not used to being the minority, but you're okay, right? Yes. Which one is your man? Left or right? This one? Okay. Bad guy. Work in progress, eh? Anyways. You're welcome. Oh. I said, I don't have a problem with white people. They were like, but white people will not be able to come to your show. I said, they can come. Everybody can come. They were finding it hard to believe that I have white fans or white friends. I said, I've been doing things with white people. You know, done business with white people, travel with white people, fought with white people. I've dated. My wife is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. They don't hear you now. No one they'll call it wake me for night. Say you dated when? Oh God, oh. So I said, listen, I don't have a problem. Anybody can come. It's just a show. We come, we have fun, we laugh. But in true Nigerian fashion, my friend will be my generation. Show up. Come they tackle this Gen Z. Say, what? Yes. LGBTQ. So, they are on their own, we're on our own. Yes. What's there? I they pinch them because I need customers, you know. I want people to buy, make everybody come. Everybody. He's like, no. Talk. What's there? They can't say, yeah, but the white people, he say, hey, so what? Are we not better than white people? I called the team and said, calm down. He said, no, we're better than white people. I said, bro, you wait just jack back up. You better pass it now you did. He said, but we are stronger than them. BSB, better, stronger, bigger. I say, how? I say, we're stronger. No white man can beat a black man. I said, dude, you been watching boxing lately? Did you see what happened to the bros bomber, Deontay Wilder? In fact, the last white we beat are Chinese. Chinese will leave karate, go they do blow. Blow him, Deontay turn face referee, say, what did they go? My guy say, if not, leave that one. We are bigger than them. I say, how? He say, we are bigger. I say, how? He say, yeah, we are bigger. Every black man is bigger than a white man. I said, bro, I don't know where they see this thing to do the comparison. But when Justin Bieber's nudes came out, I saw Justin Bieber. I said, bro, did you see Justin Bieber? He said, yes, Justin is black down there. I said, he's a white boy. He said, forget Justin is black down there. Now, black boy, you know, see all in friends are black people. I said, okay, I'll not argue again. 30 minutes later, we go to the urinary to leak. At the piece, I turn, look, my guy, shocked. We said, waiting. I said, nothing. I just didn't know since we they shout that you are white down there. It was white down there. All this argument came from titling the show Color Me Black. I was going to title it Color Me Nigerian, you know, but I say, make I leave them because there are certain things about Nigerians that are peculiar to us that are not even peculiar to other black people. Yes, for example, now, if you just tell a Nigerian, now just they say, you get one guy with your back, not look. Yeah. Do you know that's us? And that's us. The break they announced here, you understand? Say, okay, break. That one, they announced them like that because if we leave them open, say these first 5 people just get up, go. The next 5 go look. Say, they'll just get up. The next set just say, no, they are going to peace. Maybe we'll go. Everybody go. That's very Nigerian. You get? Another thing about us that I actually like is that we get abomination. The rest of the world, they don't get abomination. Or rather, their abomination get a shock absorber. Yeah. I'm watching this British show. The white girl sit down with the black British girl. Say, I want to tell you something. You know, I'm having sex with my fiance's father. Yeah. The black girl still sit down. Bloody hell. Are you serious? Say, yeah. Say, oh my God, how did you get yourself into that? I did look this black British, say, wow, we. That's why I said they don't have abomination. We get abomination. Say, Hafa, this thing I want to tell you. Keeping it between us. Yeah, don't say, hey. Say, I dey fuck my fiancé papa. Yeah. I know, I know what talk. She don't carry her bag. Carry. What do you talk? The body not the fit take on. Go first, go come back. What do you talk? Say, I beg this thing I tell you, keep it between us. Hey, you go say, I beg.
Delivery guy Mike is devoted to Dion and has a great love for her. After buying a house, he intends to pop the question and surprises her with a convertible, despite his financial limitations. Despite having a difficult time making ends meet, Andre, a call centre worker, gives his son
keep it between us.
Even though he gets him a new iPhone, his ex-girlfriend Aisha
is now my mouth's not fit talker.
Not impressed. Sadly, Andre's
the person where they tell for that side of the phone, don't take the phone, don't press record. Back out. Straight. They record them. And I saw the gist go to spread. This thing I want to tell you, keep it between us.
With another lady.
I saw that Lambo gist they spread. Yeah. For Nigeria, see now we be headquarters of open secret. Everybody knows. Now who to just first
gets stabbed when his rival gang, the Sixers,
most of the
demanded by the
keep it between us.
They Jay are enjoying themselves.
Everywhere.
The topic of Andre's father, who has sickle cell disease but he does not, comes up.
That's why I wanted to title the show Color Me Nigerian. The last reason I wanted to title Color Me Nigerian, I can't look saying I change that. I don't want problem. Because if I go say Color Me Nigerian,
he gets made fun of by the group, and as he leaves, his eyes sparkle. There are others they have enraged beside him. Tazza regrets Tiny's injuries, and the Tower Boys intend to murder Crazy. Michael arrives at the most Jay sponsors buddies from Crazy's group as they make their way to auditions. Andre attempts to ask Bragg, the second dealer, to avoid a Jay once he enters.
Kemi bad lord. Immigrants who want to deport immigrants. I don't know, but why are they vex? Why people they vex when they talk? You know, Nigerians they vex. They show body. What does she mean? This and that. You people are not listening well. Let me tell you something. There's something called an inside job. Whenever you are fighting somebody or you have an adversary, it's called an inside job. Your enemy will not send someone you can recognize. Yeah. Even for our body, when you drink, you don't over soak. In the morning hangover, they do you. If you want the hangover to go, drink again. Before you take anything. That new alcohol, we enter, go follow the old alcohol. Hey, what's up? They don't know say medicine hide for the back. Hey.
Jay once he enters.
Started bending like Beckham.
Excuse me, beautiful. Can I have a word, babe? Promise, no funny business.
Car is this?
Yours? Oh, look how long we saved for our mortgage. See, look, have a seat, babe. Have a seat. I'm telling you, done the maths. And then you'll see that we're good. You want to drive?
Yes,
okay.
I want to drive.
Yes. Smile, babes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Team good. There as well. He trying to twist him some. Please, Aisha, look, I had to take her. No, it's not enough. I know that. But I'm working.
Nah.
Something for you. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
After the setting changes to South London, our heroes are introduced. Delivery guy Mike is devoted to Dion and has a great love for her. After buying a house, he intends to pop the question and surprises her with a convertible, despite his financial limitations. Despite having a difficult time making ends meet, Andre, a call center worker, gives his son AJ everything. Even though he gets him a new iPhone, his ex-girlfriend Aisha is not impressed. Sadly, Andre's DBS check results in his termination from the company. In the meanwhile, Taza, who took over as gang boss when Crazy was imprisoned, has difficulties. Taza gets stabbed when his rival gang, the Sixers, commanded by the intimidating Chucky, picks fights with him. Friends stop by Taza's recovery room to see how he's doing. He promises not to go out until Chucky and his friends are rendered inoperable, even though he is still recovering from his wounds. In another hospital room, Mike's mother Tina has sickle cell disease, but he is not impacted. When Victoria from Health and Unity stops by, she boldly declares that they have the best facilities to handle her issue. Rod, a young drug dealer who tries to sell marijuana to our heroes but isn't very successful, completes our cast. He works with his pal Spud, but it appears like their good fortune is running out. Dion's motives are still a mystery, but she is searching non-stop for Jasmine, the kidnapped girl who has disappeared without trace. Unaware that his mother is the exact prisoner whose life was taken by the guards, Taz's rage explodes towards her in the meanwhile. Taz's predicament deteriorates as Chucky drops a vicious diss track and his group tries to force Mike to pay a turf charge. But when Mike says no, there's a violent altercation in which Taz stabs him. Mike is thrust into a time travel, revisiting the same moment Taz's crew approached him, while his eyes shine with a golden hue. He uses a more accommodative strategy this time, and he leaves with only a warning.
Yeah, with his car, you know, I ain't even starting.
I want 10 balls. Do you want this?
King.
You're on Queen's Drive.
Oh, Scotland.
Where you going? Do you know the difference?
Excusely not.
Anyway,
I thought you was going out.
Sam, it was a family emergency.
So what, can text you, but he can't pick up his phone? What's then? What?
I'll see you in a bit. All right. John, they haven't. Just pick up your fucking phone.
Rod gets stuck when his car won't start and the bus leaves without him in another scene. His eyes glowing eerily, he finds himself in Edinburgh in an instant as he makes a desperate attempt to grab it. Sabrina's eagerness for her romantic meeting with Kevin is dashed when he makes fun of her. Charlene goes with her when she finds him with another lady. Sabrina, broken-hearted, tries to get up, but Kevin holds her instead. Her eyes blaze with an unearthly brilliance at that instant, pushing Kevin away telepathically. Andre finds himself in a difficult situation where he cannot afford to support AJ because of the company's overdue salary. Feeling a wave of wrath surge through him, he strikes the ATM, breaking it and sending money flying in all directions, all while being recorded by a security camera. Mike was thrown off for the whole of the night by the bizarre déjà vu feeling, but Dion's kind consolation and contagious laughter helped him to regain consciousness. Feeling encouraged, he proceeded with his suggestion, appreciative of her steadfast backing. They were ecstatic as they reveled in a private moment, but then Mike's eyes brightened abnormally and he disappeared. He emerged into a futuristic scene where he, Rod, Sabrina, Andre, Taza, and a resurrected Mike faced off against shadowy, hooded opponents. When future Mike looked at him, time appeared to stop. He led present Mike to a quiet cemetery and said that the violent incidents had occurred just 3 months after the proposal. He spoke somberly, explaining that only present Mike could put an end to the current pandemonium. They stopped in front of Dion's grave, a sobering reminder of her tragic passing on July 9, 2024, and the program came to an end.
Michael! You're alright. You're alright. Did you actually see my body leave?
Michael, where did you go?
In a minute, AJ.
You want to try some proper 10 out of 10?
It's beautiful.
You 5 of these.
Kevin!
Please.
Sabrina, sorry, I didn't mean to.
We need to go.
Bars and shit.
Here means you can stop them. It's a head start to find them before they Andre, Sabrina, Rodney. Taser, Andre, Sabrina. What the fuck are you doing, bruv? Do you know what time?
The very first scene of the show takes viewers back to the last time they saw the heroes. Michael Lasaki Brown, Tosin Cole, who is being sought after by a distraught Dion Offery, Adisdayo Adedayo, materializes out of thin air. She becomes even more alarmed when he says he was in the future. When Andre Simpson, Eric Kofi Abreva, gets home from the ATM, he chuckles and stuffs the money into a box in his room. Right now, it seems that only Rodney Cullen, Calvin Dember, is attempting to replicate his feat of running up a hill. He fails to do so and ends up sitting on the curb, when he approaches Angus Stobie, a prospective customer, who is smoking a joint. While Charlene Clark, Rake Sirajo, laughs and jokes that Sabrina knocked Kevin, Junior Afalabi Salokan out, Sabrina Clark, Nadine Mills is attempting to wake him up. They decide to depart, Kevin still asleep, as distant sirens start to sound. Dion seems exhausted from her previous panic attack, and as she falls asleep in Mike's arms, he recalls a little more of his encounter with his future self. In addition to giving him the names of Andre, Taza, Josh Tadeku, Rodney, and Sabrina, the future Mike also threatens to kill Dion if any of them pass away. Mike suddenly stops by Gabriel, Michael Salami, later that evening and tells him everything, including Dion's estimated date of death. He puts it all down to pre-wedding nerves, even though Gabriel seems to be taking him seriously. 2C, Andy Thompson interrupts Taza as he is ready to tell Screamer, Mikira Oji, about his abilities as they are watching another of Chucky's Digger D-Dis postings. 2C displays to Dots, Xavier Russell and Tiny, Kai Coleman, a new post that was uploaded 5 minutes ago. The Tower Boys get on their bicycles and sprint to the post's location in the hopes of sending Chucky packing. With Chucky and the Sixes unable to be seen, the Tower Boys vent their resentment against Tyrone, Joshua Cameron. As soon as Tyrone asserts that he is not linked, Taza becomes weary of the criticism. One of the Tower Boys doesn't discover a post with Tyrone and Chucky until Tyrone is leaving. The Tower Boys are ready to catch up to Tyrone despite his early advantage when an unexpected throng of sixes materializes. The Tower Boys split off during the subsequent chase, and Tazza soon finds himself trapped by Chucky and many sixes. When Tazza draws his sword and assumes a battle position, the sixes cannot contain their laughter. The moment he turns invisible and begins slashing him, the laughing stops. Just as Tazza chops off the side of Chucky's throat, Screamer reappears on his bike. Two other males who are only silhouettes have also witnessed Tazza using his abilities, according to a nearby surveillance video, in addition to Screamer.
Yeah, bro. Tingling. Went to go check in the mirror. I was gonna tell you yesterday. No one can fuck with us. Why the fuck we always broke? This thing here is taking us to the next level. Money, power, and respect. Or respect.
Hurry up, bro. What's my smile and shit, bro?
Bro!
Your taste, quick one.
I can control it now, though.
Ooh, brother. Ghost.
I hear that, but you still ain't my guy who does bits though, so...
Yeah?
Bella,
me bags, you know we ain't got that.
But we've got the clan.
Yeah, I just want to go home, to be honest.
I know.
What?
Look. Okay.
Had it all planned.
Oh, that stabbed you. Because where the bell? Why can't you just leave it alone? Why can't you?
Tazza visits Screamer almost simultaneously, where he also runs across Romy, Teddy Stevenson, Tuite and Jackie, Carol Moss. What follows indicates not only that Tazza has become more adept at controlling his powers, but also that Screamer has been dodging him. Soon later, Tazza reveals his abilities and makes preparations to seize control alongside the other members of the Tower Boy team. It seems like he wants to begin by experiencing the void created by Chucky's departure. Dion brings Mike to the park where he proposed to her in an attempt to lift his spirits. At first, everything seems to be going smoothly, until she mentions that he needs to find Tazza. The chat that follows implies that he hasn't informed her about her passing and isn't telling her right now. Mike approaches 2C and another Tower Boy, asking to meet with Tazza, while they're on the phone setting up a meeting with Masha, Andre Dwayne. They hesitantly agree to give Tazza his number even though they instantly know him as the delivery driver. Mike's life quickly takes a turn for the worst when a group of sixes arrive and start firing. Before long, he is alone himself with them and ready to be shot when he appears to pause time and draw the bullet from thin air. Shortly afterward, he finds himself transported back to his living room, where he collapses. The meeting between 2C and Screamer and Masha gets off to a rough start since none of them understands how to assess the product's quality. Masha's discovery that they were supposed to be facing the brick doesn't exactly make things better. As a result, they eventually depart from the conference with nothing. That is how it seems, at least, until Tazza materializes with the stuff and Masha leaves. Even though Dion is relieved when Mike wakes up again, as soon as she finds out what caused him to teleport, she panics once again. When he says he needs to go back but won't explain why, it doesn't assist his cause. Although he tells her he won't bother her, he texts 2C at 3 in the morning to tell her he will be back. At their party, everyone seemed to be enjoying themselves, with the exception of Tiny. Tazza calls him aside, and it's obvious that he's afraid of retaliation because Masha is his cousin, in addition to feeling left out for not being included in the plan. He receives assurances from Tazza that he and Masha will be safe. A significantly darker note is set for the episode's conclusion when Masha arrives driving many cars packed with people, including Crazy.
Nah, man. You won't even... I ain't see them take it, but it can only be... Speak again. I fucking dare you. My worker's cousin, E-lined it. One-on-one.
So-called gangsters of today.
Actually, let me get this one. Little Jaffa cake, you step out of it.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up, please. Punch him up. Are you fucking mad? No smoke. No fucking... Man, where you go?
I'm the youth, bro.
Shit. Didn't have to do that, you know?
A fight.
Someone call a fucking ambulance!
Please.
And he's... How you feeling?
Yeah. To the sickle cell centre, so I can't. Have a good day, yeah?
Walk me to the door.
Me. Okay, he's the 8th. Hey, listen,
Why? But I've issued a warning to...
Kemi, I'm son.
That's my daughter. People are coming after her. Be back when she feels better. I'm beginning to get worried.
Mrs.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Sorry.
You okay? Yeah, I'm just...
I've never experienced such incompetence.
Much? It's just your regular dose. I said I'm fine.
I don't know when it's going to happen, so I can't even... You can move things. I searched... Even if... Look, I'm going out tonight.
Get it, like, how did Crazy get out?
Do you hear my brother?
इसका है नेटफ्लिक्स पे ये सीरीज अभी तक टॉप ट्रेंडिंग कर रही है जिसकी अमेजिंग है। हमने हालांकि वैसे भी सुपर पावर्स की कई सारी सीरीज देख रखी है, लेकिन उसको किस तरीके से एक नई स्टोरी देना, कैसे अलग अलग लोगों में सुपर पावर आना, वो भी एक डिजीज के चक्कर पहले से ही पूरी फाइल की पार्टी पर शिफ्ट हो जाता है।
I don't really remember him though. Did he die again?
You know, some other races get it too. Chill over a couple times and you don't have no choice.
Bring my other controllers, I can slap you off.
As Supercell Episode 3 begins where the last episode left off, we already know there will be a major battle with Tazza at its core, and that is precisely what transpired. While Taz's plot is still brutal, it is also one of the most intriguing in the whole series, so Michael has some serious competition. Supercell gets off to yet another great start, quickly demonstrating that this is not something for the timid. Though there are hints of Michael and Dion's connection once more, it's vital to keep in mind that the show has other significant subplots as well. Sabrina is the title of Supercell Episode 3, and that's precisely what we get in this episode. As Supercell Episode 3 begins where the last episode left off, we already know there will be a major battle with Tazza at its core, and that is precisely what transpired. While Taz's plot is still brutal, it is also one of the most intriguing in the whole series, so Michael has some serious competition. Supercell gets off to yet another great start, quickly demonstrating that this is not something for the timid. Though there are hints of Michael and Dion's connection once more, it's vital to keep in mind that the show has other significant subplots as well. Sabrina is the title of Supercell Episode 3, and that's precisely what we get in this episode. Concerned Mrs. Amusan admits that Kemi fled because she was acting inhumanely and wanted to change. Kemi used to speak with her once a week, but he hasn't been in contact for the last 2 weeks. In another scene, Sabrina falls victim to an MRI scam and is taken aback to find that she's okay. She is still in a state of shock from her abilities, though, and this almost kills a patient. She flees in fear and nearly crosses the street when Andre intervenes to save her. But for now, that's the only way they communicate. It appears that Andre and AJ are enjoying themselves. The topic of Andre's father, who has sickle cell disease but he does not, comes up. Just a coincidence. AJ spots his buddies from Crazy's group as they make their way to Aisha's. Andre attempts to ask Braggs, the second dealer, to avoid AJ once he enters. He gets made fun of by the group, and as he leaves, his eyes sparkle. There are others they have enraged besides him. Tazza regrets Tiny's injuries, and the Tower Boys intend to murder Crazy. Michael arrives at the most inconvenient time and even teleports to establish his legitimacy. However, a furious Tazza has no desire to converse with him. Michael is anxious about this as he has to make his mother's appointment at the Health and Unity Center for her sickle cell therapy.
Nah, bro, sorry, I don't smoke.
Nah, cuz you're moving like a fed.
Still looking for some weed. Is that his name, Spud, yeah? Looking. I'm just gonna...
Pizza's here if you're hungry.
I've only been on the roads a few days.
Girls.
Is it my fault people want to take? Felt I was innocent. Here I am. Bring her a little something.
Onyx. Sabrina, just leave it.
Wait. I hope you don't think I forgot what you've done, dickhead.
I'm coming too then.
Bro. Man, I'm cool. Scared. This helps me.
Then he focuses on Rodney, and we witness him shouting at Gabriel about how he should have listened to Rod when the young man tried to sell him some marijuana. Asking around in vain, Michael spends the entire day waiting at the location where he last saw Rod. Fortunately, though, someone eventually tells Michael to text Spud if he wants any cannabis. Rod is occupied in the meanwhile, showcasing his abilities to Spud. He even bumps his head, yet he gets well right away. He ends up attracting a sizable clientele by bragging that if he can't make the delivery in 5 minutes, he will give his items away for free. Spud warns him about the government catching him and doing experiments, but he ignores them. Spud turns out to be correct, as we witness the covert facility observing Rod through CCTVs and preparing to apprehend him. Sabrina, on the other hand, is still shook. Crazy, Charlene's violent ex-boyfriend, stops by, but her troubles don't stop there. I suppose there is a connection of some kind between all the superheroes after all. To Sabrina's dismay, Crazy showered Charlene with presents and compliments, and she gave in a lot. Onyx and Sabrina go along to watch Crazy, and they arrange to meet in Gabriel's club. In the meantime, Andre picks up John's automobile to finally demonstrate his abilities to his old co-worker. In another scene, Dion tries to inform Mike about Kemi and the posts she's seen on the internet about individuals with abilities and luminous eyes. Mike attempts to talk her off of checking into the whole matter because he fears that she will find out about her death. However, he takes the incorrect approach when he lashes out at her and leaves to see Rod. He reaches Rod in time to see him attacked by a cloaked figure brandishing a flame. Rod is taken aback as they teleport to Onyx. You guessed it, there are other people at Onyx. Sabrina is still not feeling well and is experiencing vertigo in the club's restroom. In the meanwhile, when Crazy makes fun of her, Charlene becomes interested in a man named Kadeem. Kadeem and Charlene flirt outdoors, but he becomes aggressive when she attempts to enter. He glows in the eyes and appears to levitate, but Sabrina tosses him against a wall, killing him quickly. When a tracker in his arm lights, the institution knows he's passed away. Supacell episode 3 concludes with CCTV images of him spending his final moments with Charlene. Supercell episode 3 keeps things interesting by having the ensemble cast pass each other by without ever really engaging. Mike is having a hard time keeping track of everyone as they cross paths every other day. As it turns out, Crazy is connected to Andre and Sabrina, so we even get additional links. In the meantime, Mike is unaware that Dion has brought him one step closer to Tazza.
Can you turn the music up, please? We need to get our story straight. And I'm gonna... It's gonna kill us. It was self-defense.
Yeah, all I know is you text me saying you want to